Hello everyone, this is Iqbal and today I'm working on Silver Birch Betula Mame Bonsai. I have two of these and there'll be two videos, part 1 and part 2. Those of you who are new and visiting, please hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell and tick the box and save. That way you will receive notifications of all my uploads and you will not miss anything. Hello everyone, this is Iqbal and just to recap, when I first started in bonsai, it was with the small trees, and my earlier videos are me working with small trees and what I was doing with the trees. And then I discovered big trees, and lately all the videos have been about the big trees, and I thought it was time to go back to the little fellas, and they feel a bit neglected. So I've selected this little tree to work on today. It's a little beech tree and it's wired, and we are in August now and it's time to take the wires off as the branches will thicken in the autumn, and so we'll end up with lots of wire marks. So I'll remove these wires quickly, and it's quite easy to take them off this way as opposed to trying to cut them off. I would cut them off if it was difficult, but it's time consuming, and so this is much faster way of doing it. There, that's that one done. And we'll repeat the process here. Just bring it to the camera. And again, hold the wire as is very similar to when you're wiring it. If you are going to take it off this way, then hold the wire, and it's the wire that you twist. Don't let the branch take the stress of the removing. You might even break them. So there we are. That's that one. And slightly mark the branch, but perhaps should have taken. It's quite a thick wire, and the branch was quite thick. So, and this one also has been marked slightly, where it's yeah, there's a slight mark there. It's just as well I'm taking them off now. And it's cut into where the anchor was, is cut in quite badly, so I'll have to try and sort that out and somehow try and get it to heal. Perhaps I will remove a little bit of the bark and then it will heal in the Ilcalisaur. And that's the last one. No, there's a couple more after this. One here. So hold the wire as you unravel the branch, and so that the pressure is being taken by your hand as opposed to the branch. And that's the last one here. It hasn't been pruned, so I will just prune it a little and tidy it up, and then the pot needs a bit of a clean. I'm not repotting it, and there we are. So I'm going to start pruning it, starting with the tallest branch first. So cut it to about here, and generally I do it from bottom up. This is growing downwards, so this will have to come off to give it a clean line. And this looks like it's dead. I'll just cut it back to there. and these also will be reduced to there and there. Again, directional pruning, and the direction is I want the branch to go in the direction of the leaves, so I'll just cut it to about there. And same thing with this long branch, reduce it to there. And remove this that branch and prune it to there. And this one, there's that branch here, so remove that and prune it to there. Now here, I may have to rewire this. It's fighting with this, but I'll leave it till, I'll leave this to another time. It's the wrong time, so because I don't want to remove this branch, it'll have to be wired, and that may be wired again to sort of separate them. So for that reason I'll leave it on, but prune it back to here. And this one, again prune it back to here. And this one to here. Here. This one I'll let it grow, thicken up a bit before we start cutting it back. And up top, about there. So that's all the pruning done for today, and just tidy up the pot. We'll remove these weeds and bits that are not required. Also weeds here, so I'll pull them out with the tweezers and also use my hand to pull out the roots if I can. We'll just take these out. There's a lot of weeds here which really shouldn't be here. We'll just take them out. And I want to retain the stones, they're quite nice I think. So these little stones, they add to the character. So I'm going to have to move them a little to get these weeds out. And then spread them around again. While we are here, I'll give it a quick turn so we can have a look at the base of the trees. They've been cleaned of all moss and weeds, and we'll try and sort of give it a further clean around the trunk. You know my views about moss getting up on the trunk. And these surface roots, there are a few of these up here. We'll just clean those up with a toothbrush. It's an old toothbrush and it works. Right, I think that's done. So we'll now tidy up the pot, and it can then go up back to its bench. Where we've removed the weeds, I'm just going to dress it up a little. It looks pretty brown and uninteresting, so we'll just break it up with a little bit of this cat litter that I've lashed onto recently, and then put the stones back, the little stones that I took off. I think that should really do. Yep, that breaks it up nicely. And the moss will grow back, and we'll put these stones back. Just throw them around randomly. that's the pot done, or at least the top of the pot, and the last thing to do is to clean the pot, and we're done for today after that. Give it a quick turn so you can see what the top of the pot now looks like. This is the part where the pot gets a good clean. I've got this damp cloth and I'm going to clean the pot, removing any debris and watermarks and stuff like that, and then dry it and finish off with polishing it with a bit of olive oil. Now I am going to dab this piece of cloth with a bit of olive oil and then use it to polish the pot. So here goes. That's the olive oil coming onto the cloth here, and just rub it round. Make sure that it's all fully oiled before you start removing the excess oil. Okay, now turn the cloth round and then use that to polish it off. That's done, and while I'm at it, I'll quickly use the olive oil that's spilt onto the turntable to give the turntable a quick tidy up as well, which is coming along quite nicely, as you can see. There we are, nice and shiny. Pop the tree back on. Well, there we have it. That's the front, and I'll give it a quick turn. And that's where we started. That's the front. Well, that's all the work I'm going to do on this little tree today. And until next time, this is Iqbal Khan for mikbonsai. Thanks for watching, and to watch more, please subscribe. Thanks for watching part 1. Part 2 follows shortly. Stay tuned. And for those of you who are visiting, please hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell. Tick the box and save. That way you will not miss anything and you will receive notifications of all my uploads. And now for the afterthought. Why do cows wear bells? Because their horns don't work. You dig?